Hey there, welcome back to my channel, LeeBeeBuilds, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Aaliyah and I like to play The Sims. Today's video is using the new Cottage Living expansion pack, and that's it. It's just Cottage Living and base game only. So if this is your first and only pack that you've gotten in The Sims 4, then this is a very accessible build for you. So feel free to check it out on the gallery. My gallery ID is LeeBeeBuilds, and you can download this and play with it with your Sims. This build is just over the 100,000 simoleon point, so it isn't super cheap, but if you enable cheats to get the lot for free, then there you go, a lovely little English cottage farmhouse for you to play with. So let me know what you guys think about this build and what you think about the pack in general. I would love to hear everything you have to say in the comments down below, so feel free to chat it all up down there and let me know if you like this build, and I would love to hear about that. As for this build, a little bit about it, had a little trouble with the roofing, but as you can see, it got figured out. I have to say this style roofing is not the easiest for me because the inspiration photos I was looking at had a lot of the second floors covered by the roof, and so as you can see there's an entire second floor there, but it is kind of hidden in the roof. So it was a little tough for me to figure out with the roof trim. So if you notice, it is hanging off the house a little bit, but I think it still looks perfectly fine. Because most of the time when you're looking at the exterior, it's from the front or the back, it's not really from the side. So I didn't really see a problem with it overhanging like that. I would prefer it not to, but honestly, it's not the end of the world for me. So yeah, let me know if you've had similar problems with roofing. Roofing in general is hard in The Sims, and I personally just had a lot of problems with this one because I wanted it to look good. And it's hard to make roofs look good sometimes. I do think I enjoyed the landscaping part of this really a lot, because the debug in the new pack is really good. I love a lot of the new plants we got in debug, and a lot of them are like little grass patches that make it look very natural, and I really loved that. So I used a lot of debug plants in this. If I hadn't, it'd probably be a lot more expensive. So I'm glad I did do that, because it would be far more than the 108,000 simoleons. Oh no, only 108 simoleons on this build. No, but I think it went really well, and there is plenty of different areas to this build. So obviously there's the front entrance with the cute little landscaping with just some groceries sitting by the mailbox. Maybe it was just dropped off. It's just decoration, of course. And then it's just landscaping out front, and then off to the side on the right there will be a shed for a cow or llama. I envisioned a cow, but llamas are obviously an option as well. And so there's that over on the right side, and it's just like an open grassy area in front of it, just more landscaping with just a decoration of a tractor. And then off behind the house there is two separate areas. There's a little gardening area with the new gardening plots that we got with the Cottage Living expansion, and they're really cute and I like them, so I use them. And I surrounded those by bushes to kind of block them off into their own little space. I tried to use fencing, but with the fencing glitch I accidentally messed it up and put a bunch of I dragged the gate across all of it, and so the glitch made it so that the fencing disappeared. So I don't know if that was fixed in the recent patch, because I did build this before then, but if it has, then fantastic, but I didn't bother dealing with any of the fencing issues. And then beside that there's a little patio area that your Sims can chill at, and it's got a little couch with a table, and there is a dining table out there as well. So it's just a cute little courtyard area for your Sims to hang out at in their backyard, surrounded by fencing and some bushes as well. That makes it feel very inviting, and I would love to eat out there. As for inside the house, I kept it as traditional as I could. I do struggle with the traditional style, but it really helped with the new wallpapers that we got in this pack. I really love them. I think they're absolutely adorable. And so I used them as much as I could and without it being too much. So I did mix a few wallpapers from base game as well in there just to mix things up a bit. So there's a large kitchen with a fireplace in it because there are 2 chimneys on the house on either side. I noticed in a lot of the inspiration photos for English Cottage there was like multiple chimneys, so I put one on each side of the house. And so the one leads into the kitchen. It's not functional leads in, but in my brain it leads into the kitchen, and then the other one leads into the living room. And so all of the spaces inside are all separated and a closed floor plan. There's the living room and dining room separated, and then the kitchen is separated, and then the little room off to the side of the build on the right side, it's like a little addition room. It's like a skill room is kind of what I imagine. So there's an easel in there and a woodworking table. You can always add other tables or skill items if you wish based on like other packs you may own, but like I said, this is Cottage Living in base game only, so that is why there's only like certain things in that room. But it's just like a nice little cozy space for your Sims that to put like some more skill building items or stuff like that. That is also a place that if you had seasons, I would put the decoration box in if I were you. So if you do download this off the gallery and have seasons, feel free to do that. That's what I would do, that's where I would put it. As for this is the little like shed area, so I think it's really cute, and I had a lot of fun building it with all the different landscaping items we have with the grasses. So I really like it. Let me know what you think about all these different debug grasses, and if you haven't checked out debug already, definitely go do it. I highly recommend the debug for this pack. The mushrooms are in debug as well, for like there's like a line of mushrooms, there's some more grasses that help make up space feel so much more grown in and natural. So highly recommend the debug for Cottage Living. And then on the inside as well, there are 2 bathrooms downstairs. One of them I had originally thought, oh, this would be perfect to do like a laundry room or something, because there was so much space that I had left over. And then I realized I was doing only Cottage Living and base game, so I couldn't put in a laundry room. But if you do download this pack, I would recommend changing one of those bathrooms in the main level to a laundry room. I think it just would make the most sense. I don't think you need 2 bathrooms downstairs that are just a toilet and a sink, unless you seem to, in your gameplay, notice that your Sims are always running into each other, then maybe it would be a good thing to have 2 bathrooms downstairs. There is one upstairs as well, and that one's like a full bathroom with like a tub. So there really is only 1 tub space in this house, I will warn you, so be wary of that. Speaking of upstairs, there are 3 bedrooms up there. There is a master bedroom, a toddler room, and then a room that can be meant for kids or teens. I left it pretty loose about what age the kid would be, so feel free to figure that out on your own and make it your own house. You update it, play around with it, add your things from other packs you may own, and just have fun with it. So let me know about what you think about this build, about the pack, in the comments down below. And if you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button. I will be leaving you here in the voiceover, but there is still plenty of build left to go. The entire interior we still have to watch, so feel free, stick around. There are screenshots at the end of this video as well that you can check out. So yeah, check those out. But I will see you in my next video, and for now I guess I'll leave you. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, so that you can maybe see when my next video comes out, and then we can get to know each other a little more. But for now, I will leave you, and so yeah, bye-bye everyone!